Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Dan the Fix-It Man. Got another quick video here for you. I'm going to show you how to change your rear brake pads on a 2011 Mazda CX-9. Now the first thing I like to do is push the caliper piston back inside the caliper, which will make some more room for the new pads. And the easiest way to do this, although there are other methods, is just to maybe use a screwdriver or a small pry bar. Come in through here, which is this little access window, and if you can point your screwdriver to the front part of either the rotor or the other side of this pad, try to catch that lip and then just pull that towards you or pry slowly, and you can see that caliper moving this direction. What we're doing is we're pushing that piston back in, making more room for the new pads. Sometimes you can even come over here to the front and wedge in between the caliper, this little part of the caliper, and that part of the brake pad, and just wedge that until it bottoms out. And you can see a lot more room in there for the new pad material now. The next thing we need to do is just loosen and remove this lower caliper slide pin bolt, which is a 14 millimeter. That's what that looks like. Set that aside. And the nice thing about this design is this allows you just to pivot the caliper upwards and put it up here out of the way, and gives you access to the brake pads. Now we can pull out the old brake pads. Screwdriver sometimes will help. Just pop those loose. Now before I put on the new brake pads, I like to do a little coat of this brake grease along the back. This is that sil-glyde. Works pretty well, and this will seem to quiet things down. I'm putting a little bit here on the metal tabs here, these little ears. Those will ride inside here on these retention springs, and that will allow them to move freely without binding up. Just press that into place. Same thing on the inside pad, just a couple little dabs is enough, and you just kind of smear that around a little bit on each of the ears. Just be careful not to get any of this brake grease on the pad material. And then we can come around here and just kind of start at the front part of that retention spring and push that in until it seats like that. Now I'm just going to smear a little bit of that grease around this caliper boot here as well. I've been told that helps keep the rubber from cracking and somewhat pliable, keeps it from drying out, which is not a bad thing. But we can go ahead and lower that back down right there and put our little bolt back in. That's the slide pin bolt. The slide pins on this are sealed inside this boot, and it's a fairly new vehicle, so I'm not going to pull those out and clean them. But if this was older, or if those were more exposed, I would pull those out and clean them. And then you can just double check your manual on the torque spec on that caliper bolt, and you're done. Just remember to tighten everything per spec, get your wheel back on. Go ahead and step on the brake pedal once or twice, which will push the caliper pistons back out and get them adjusted where they need to be. Top off your master cylinder as well before you head out. Make sure that the fluid is at the proper level. And thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I will put a link in the description to my website with some product information as well. But thanks so much for watching, and good luck.